in Europe and with US girls. So I'm very proud to first introduce you to what freestyle is. So for you girls, what do you think freestyle is for you? Like after watching juggling, what do you think? Don't be afraid. Don't be afraid.
Like juggling the ball to
Somebody else? It's just an opinion. There is no right answer. So you?
Oh, it's like, I don't know, juggling like any way you want and like sort of randomly. It's not like, hey, like I have a ball. Like, just juggling.
Perfect. You? Don't be afraid. There's no right answer. So whatever you feel like it is, it will be.
줄임을 사해 반ян수
Okay, that's perfect. So for me, because I told you there's no right answer, for me it's just about expressing yourself. You know, you have like this verbal language and this is like physical language. So this is my way of expressing. Of course, I can express myself in like language like Spanish or English, but this is just another way. So I can communicate with the ball through the tricks, and you can understand, you can be amazed, and I wouldn't even talk. This is my way of talking, you know? That's how I feel freestyle is for me. So when I started doing freestyle, why I started doing freestyle, when I was a little kid, of course I couldn't do like a lot of things with my hands. It was freestyle. So I started playing like video games when I was really little with my feet. And then I realized I had like different skills like others. So the first thing I have to tell you is to not be afraid to be different. Because some of you are really good at defense. Some of you are really good midfielders, strikers, and goals. So it doesn't matter the position. What really matters is that you know you're different and you know you have certain skills somebody else doesn't. So if you're a defender and you're really strong, feel proud of that. If you're a striker and you're really fast, feel really proud of that. Don't be let down when you see somebody run faster than you. Because maybe that's like a draw that girl has. Maybe you're stronger. So just look at the positive side. You, the things you have positive, instead of looking at what is wrong. Of course, there's some things you can improve. I'm really good like I do sit down. Sit down is juggling on the floor, and I'm not that good juggling maybe like standing up. I'm not that bad either. But of course I have to practice standing up to raise my level. But I have to be really good at sit down because that's what makes me different. So you have to find your greatness. If you're a striker, midfielder, defense, goalie, you have to find what you're good at and just like explode that. Okay? So I think the main lesson I'm gonna tell you really quick about freestyle. What freestyle helps me, it helps me a lot with socializing with different people. When I was writing, when I was a little kid, I was always afraid, like people are gonna look at me because I'm handicapped, you know? Like, of course, when I was like walking down the street, going to the beach, and I took my shirt off, like people always look at me. Oh, that kid has one arm. Oh, that kid has one arm. But when I started doing freestyle, I realized like that the perception of me being handicapped changed, because they start looking at what is doing good. They start looking at my tricks. Oh, this guy can do freestyle. This guy can perform really good. Instead of looking at the downside, in this case, the handicap. You know, like a lot of people nowadays don't even ask me why I was born, if I had an accident or if I was born with one arm. They only ask me to teach them freestyle. So on how I got into freestyle or how to come to pressure. So that's how I got into it, and that's how freestyle has helped me to get over like from the exposure, exposure with different people, different races, different languages. So I think I'm really thankful for freestyle for letting me do that. So and the other point I'm gonna tell you is, have you any of you have been like afraid before one match, you get like nervous, really nervous, you're really unconfident. How many of you have been in that position? Raise your hand, don't be afraid. So it's okay to be nervous, right? So it's okay to be nervous. But I want to know from you guys, from you girls, from you girls, so how you handle that feeling, like before a match, before a hard match. You know, the girls are really, really good, like top level, and you're gonna face them. So what do you think before that? Try to stay focused, all right? How do you relax?
Try and think about what I can do well. And just tell myself I'll play well.
Okay, perfect. Yeah. Somebody else?
I think I'll win.
Yeah, it's good. Yeah, that's perfect. I think
That can work.
the first thing you have to do is just have this vision. Like, you're gonna win. You're gonna win, and you imagine yourself winning. That's the first thing you have to put in your mind. It's the same as juggling. If I imagine the ball dropping, it will drop. If I imagine nailing the trick, of course I will nail it. So it's the same thing. But in my experience, to not get nervous, instead of just focusing on getting really concentrated, I just go in the field and say, okay, I'm gonna have fun. And when you think you're gonna have fun, you start like smiling. Oh, this is my sport. I'm gonna have fun. You get less stress than just like focusing. So you have to be focused, but then you have to always think of having fun. I think it's really important to have fun because you're not gonna play a sport you don't like. Okay. So that's the lesson. So now we're gonna start with freestyle. Okay. So I'm gonna do some basic tricks. Say basics. And each of you, can you get the balls out? Good. So the lesson here is not to just nail the trick. Okay? You can do the trick or you can fail. That doesn't matter. The message is to try and try again. Right? Some of the tricks I've done or you saw me in the field took me like maybe 6 months or 1 year to do it. Like perfectly. So it doesn't matter if you drop the ball. It's all in the attitude. Alright? Okay? Alright. So this is the basic. So the first thing I'm gonna teach you is the position. In your house, or the girls that can do this easily are gonna do it from here. Okay? But first I'm gonna teach you the position, the right position. Put your body and go like this, okay? Okay, so let's start from here. Master, give it a round of applause, please. So this is the position, sorry. This is the position. It's just your body should be straight like this, like a table. And then you gotta raise your shoulders a little bit, and then also your head. So it's like this and like that. Alright?
Oh.
Go, go, go. Put it with your arm.
Oh my god.
Perfect.
Oh no.
Un aplauso.
No, hermano, se hace el chito. Se hace el chito.
Look down, look down. More. Bench press. If you have, you're really something struggling, you can put your arms like an airplane. No down,
No digo nada.
Ahora, un poquito más. Perfect.
Se hace él, ¿no?
Bueno.
¿Estás bien tú?
Put your arms up.
semana han hablado de las mañanas aquí.
You guys are trying.
¿Qué parte?
Try the position. I'm
¿Con la
gonna.
mitad o la derecha? O sea, mirando al mar, con la mitad.
Si nos viene a la derecha hay como dos canchas.
Sí, hay dos redes, sí. Pero solo juega la buena, también. Solo jugamos al fuchi y solo hay una pelea que juega al fuchi. Chile juega fútboles. Luego en Perú hay piquiboles, que le llaman, que es un cemento. O sea, voleibol, pero no cemento. O sea, bueno, no te puedes tocar.
Chile, playa. De hecho, hace poco hizo casi todos los años campeonatos de playa que vinieron en Uruguay. Ahora hacen pero que no esté ligado con el otro. Juegan un rato uno,
You have to bend when the ball is just like going on top of your head. Don't bend down like quicker. Don't go like that. When the ball is going, then you go. Okay? One thing I forgot to tell you is that freestyle is not the same as soccer, right? But because a lot of people say when you football and you play soccer, okay? So I tell them, of course, we can play soccer, but it's not the same. It's just like an art form and expression of art and sport in one thing. So it's more like juggling more than soccer. But a lot of things I learned is that, the main thing that I've learned is that you get better control of the ball, you get a better touch when you juggle. So if you think juggling is not gonna help you in soccer, then I think you're wrong, because of course you have to get like really physical, you have to get a really good condition to play soccer, but you also have to have a good touch of the ball. So this will help you. It's not 100% like the recipe of success of having good touch, but it will help you out. So we're going to for another trick. That was upper. So in freestyle you have these 3 different levels. One is called upper. It's all the tricks you can do with your upper body, like head, shoulders, etc. You have this lower trick, which are like around the world, like Ronaldinho. You have seen that before, I think. And then you have the sit down, which is the core trick. So we're gonna do now one trick, which is from lower. So you're gonna drop the ball like that, and you're gonna go like that. But you can always go like this. Okay? So if you can't do this, just go. Okay? No puedo hacer eso. No puedo. You can throw it with your hand. You can throw it with your hand, and then you go attack the ball and go like that. Right?
What are you doing over here? I'm trying to get over there.
Okay.
What are you trying to do?
To make
Then you
that,
hold it.
I'm gonna
How was that?
Ahí. Una pelota acá. Just make group of 3 so we can all.
And then drop. That's what us for.
First group.
Then they need a ball. We could shoot too. Yeah.
Se ha apuntado también, juega fútbol. Juega fútbol y se ha apuntado solo a las cosas. Ayer le tuve bronca, me vino a la 1:30 de la mañana porque hoy había presentación. ¿Estuvisteis? ¿La presentación?
Sí, le estoy.
Bueno, mi hija no creo que estuvo, no sé dónde lo vieron, pero la tuve bronca ya. Se han apuntado solo para... Sí, claro, tiene 15 años. Se han apuntado solo para vacilar. Ayer tuvieron partido, perdieron 8-0 contra una, no sé, unas también blancas o... Pero bueno. Eso es ya, ahora en inaudito, verá. Here we go. es el bueno, porque este lleva, el otro lleva las cuerdas termoselladas, pero no se ve la cuerda. Estos son malos para el pucho. Se rompe la cuerda, se rompe los pies. ¿Sabes? Sí, esto te hace, esto cuando se gasta, lo que es la cuerda esta, cuando le pegas, te hace heridas. Este cuerpo en mi casa, busco en mi casa. Sí, ese negro con blanco, ese. En mi casa ese no tiene
I was like ready for it.
Sí. Me he quedado.
Keep it really low.
I don't know what he likes, so I was like, what should I get?
Good? No. Bueno. If you're struggling with your feet, just do it with your hand. And if it's easy with your hand, you
Oh my god.
all right, perfect. The striker. All right. Easier for you. Perfect. Just try to throw it closer to you. Yeah, maybe throw it and in the second bounce you go down. So it's like the higher you throw the ball, it's gonna be more difficult to you to grab it because the ball is gonna go down faster, right?
Oh, you were so
Bueno.
Oh.
Okay, aquí.
Oh, I got it.
Oh, who hasn't done it?
This is for you guys, not for me. Ya, sí, soy súper mal, Es que soy esto todo el día. Sí, que hablan muy mal, en plan. Tacos.
We're gonna do another trick now.
Alright, girls, bring it in.
Alright?
Cuidado. Voy a hacer otro acá.
Okay, let's go. So, I told you there were like different levels. So you learn from uppers to put the neck style here. You learn to lower to put the ball in between your legs. So now we're gonna learn sit down trick or sit. So everybody sit down. It's not gonna be hard. Don't get nervous. Okay, so a lot of people struggle with this because they don't have the good position, the proper body position. So I'm gonna teach girls like how to put your body perfectly. It's the same as going like this. Always your body, your upper body, straight, not bending. Then you're gonna put your arms here, but when you put your arms, don't go like back. Just go like this. And then your knees are not gonna go like that. It's just like normal position, just like natural position. So that's natural position to do sit down. And then with that, you're gonna go like this. Just try it without the ball. Just try it without the ball. This is a good exercise.
Come on, girls, show those
Always
abs.
put your arms back. Always put your arms back because it's gonna be easier. Alright? So we're gonna go like this with the ball. Okay? And if you can do that easily, you can go like this. Cross, like that. And then like that.
Did you get it now?
Or this way. You can go this way and then cross. 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 But the first step is gonna be like this, okay? So everybody will go like this. That's called an X catch because it has like a shape. Okay? So if you do the trick, pass it to your friend next to you.
Go, Courtney.
Okay? If you do the trick once, pass the ball to your friend.
It's hard to get my legs. How do you do it like this?
Si queréis podía agarrarla y pasar por acá para que sean como otros 60.
You can
Okay, perfect.
Voy a ser camarógrafo. Champions League.
Okay, go.
Sí.
First you cross
Después el video va a ser pero espectacular.
Okay. How do you cross it? So it's this part of the foot like that, and then like this. That's yeah. And you go up. Okay, 1, 2. Yeah, that's right.